As the United Nations and the Gulf Cooperation Council increase their efforts to put an end to the conflict in Yemen, Houthi militia seems to respond to these efforts with more escalation. A recent example for the Houthi actions is attacking oil facilities in Jeddah. This report has more details.
A Yemeni rebel strike on a Saudi oil complex sparked a massive fire near Jeddah's Formula One track, part of a series of attacks on Aramco installations. The strike, one of 16 drone and missile attacks by Iran-backed rebels around the country, caused smoke to billow near the circuit, delaying the second practice. The raids came just days before the 7th anniversary of the coalition's military involvement against rebels in Yemen, which is in the grip of a humanitarian catastrophe. Oil prices have skyrocketed since Russia's invasion of Ukraine triggered supply concerns, forcing Western countries to ask Saudi Arabia and other OPEC members to increase output. The assaults on Friday targeted Aramco installations in Jeddah as well as crucial infrastructure in Riyadh. The rebels also targeted an electricity station and a water infrastructure in Jazan province, which borders Yemen. The insurgents have repeatedly conducted similar attacks on Saudi oil installations, but this time, the Jeddah incident occurred as a global audience tuned in to watch the Formula One Grand Prix. The coalition spokesperson, Turki al-Maliki, claimed the fire had been extinguished and would have no effect on Jeddah's events. The coalition started airstrikes against potential threats in Sana'a and Hodeidah, stating that the military operation will continue until its objectives are achieved. The U.S. State Department slammed the rebel strikes as reprehensible, stating that they will continue to engage with Saudi partners to improve their defenses, while simultaneously advancing a long-term solution to Yemen's crisis. One of the world's largest oil exporters, Saudi Arabia, said that the strikes were dangerous to global supply. The kingdom will not be responsible for oil supply shortfalls caused by the Iran-backed Houthi strikes, according to the Foreign Ministry. On Monday, the kingdom acknowledged a brief reduction in output following the Houthis' use of an armed drone to strike a refinery. According to a Saudi ministry official, Houthi strikes might have an impact on the country's production capacity and ability to meet its obligations to global markets. The rebels are trying to impact the nerve center of the world economy, the coalition said in a statement. Hundreds of thousands have died directly or indirectly as a result of the war, and millions more are on the verge of starvation in what the UN deems the world's worst humanitarian crises.